In this video, we will discuss about arithmetic and logic unit. Arithmetic and logic unit, or ALU. ALU is a multi-operation combinational logic digital function. It can perform a set of basic arithmetic operations and a set of logic operations. And an ALU will have a set of select lines to select a particular operation from the arithmetic and logic operations. So this is a block diagram corresponding to a 4-bit ALU. So this is a simple ALU. We are considering this ALU for our study purpose. After understanding the how to after designing the simple ALU, we can extend our design to more complex ones. Okay, so here we have X input, Y input, then F is our output. There are 4 bits. Then this X and Y will be performed. An operation will be performed on X and Y based on the select line, based on the operation selected, and that output will be available through F. So C in is input carry and C out is the output carry. Then we have a set of select lines S0, S1 and S2, where S2 is mode select. That will select either arithmetic operation or logic operation, and based on the value of the S2. If S2 is equal to 1, then logic operations will be selected, and S0, S1 will act as a function select line. That will select the logic operations from the set of operations supported by our ALU. So here 2 lines are there. So we can have 2 to the power 2, 4 logic operations will be available. And if the value of the S2 is equal to 0, then arithmetic operation will be selected. In that case, Cin will also be considered as a select line. So we will have 3 select lines, 3 function select line. So 2 to the power 3, we can have 8 arithmetic operations with this ALU. Okay. Then how to design ALU? We will discuss the designing of our ALU in 3 stages. First, we will design the arithmetic section, then design logic section, and modify the arithmetic section so that it can perform both the arithmetic and logic operations. Design of first we can consider design of arithmetic circuit. Basic component of an arithmetic section is a parallel adder. Parallel adder is actually a number of full adder circuits connected in cascade. By controlling the data inputs to the parallel adder, it is possible to obtain different types of arithmetic operations. So assume that this is our parallel adder, and this X input, Y input, and F is our output. C in is carry in and C out is the carry out from the most significant bit position. This is actually the carry into the least significant bit part, okay, or the least significant full adder. Then in this case, A is given as X input and B is given as Y input, and C in is equal to 0. Then what will be the F output? Here this is actually A plus B, or addition. Then we are just changing the carry in as 1. Then what will be the F output? A, B carry in. This is A plus B plus 1. That is addition with a carry. Then consider another case. X input is A, Y input is B complement, C in is equal to 0. What will be the output? F is equal to A plus B complement, that is A plus 1's complement of B. Okay. Then another case is X is equal to A, Y is equal to B complement, and C in is equal to 1. What will be the output? that is f is equal to a plus b complement plus 1. Well, this b complement plus 1 is the 2's complement of b. So this is same as a minus b. That is subtract operation. Okay. Then a x input is a, y input is 0, cn is equal to 0. Here what will happen? F is equal to a, because a plus 0 plus 0, that is same as f is equal to a. Just transfer a from input to output. Okay. Then another case is a x input is a, y input is 0 and cn is equal to 1. Here what will be the output? F is equal to a plus 1 or increment operation. Okay, because a plus 0 plus 1. And another case is x input is a, y input is all ones, that is 4 ones. In our case 4-bit parallel adder, so 4 ones. Then cn is equal to 0. What will be the output? 4 ones means that is the equivalent of minus 1 in 2's complement notation. Okay, minus 1 in 2's complement notation. So what will happen? A minus 1 plus 0. Then what will be the output? A minus 1 or decrement a. Then another case is x input is a, y input is all ones, that is minus 1. All ones means that is the 2's complement notation of minus 1. Then cn is equal to 0. What will be the output? Here what will happen? A plus minus 1 plus 1, that is a minus 1 plus 1. Then what will be the result? This one and this one will be cancelled because minus 1 and this is plus 1. So output will be a, that is transfer a. Okay. Then so far we have considered different operations based on the by controlling the y input and cn. Then based on this we have to design a circuit to give the value of y and cn. So true complement 1-0 circuit. From this we have noticed that the y value we are giving y value as 0, 1, b or b complement. These are the possible values corresponding to y. Okay, 0, b bar or 1. Then we can control these values into y input by using our select lines S0 and S1. We assume that whenever 0, 0, select lines are 0, 0, y input is set as 0. Whenever select lines are 0, 1, y input is set as b. Whenever select lines are 1, 0, y input is set as b complement. 1, 1, then y input will be set as 1. Okay. So we can consider the design of a single bit of y, that is yi. What will be the digital circuit corresponding to yi? So we already have when S1 S0 is 0, 0, then we need yi S0 bit, and when 0, 1, yi is bi, and 1, 0, yi is bi complement, and 1, 1 when S1 and S0 is equal to 1, 1, yi is equal to 1. We have assumed like this. Okay. Then from this table, truth table, we can have a Boolean expression like this: yi is equal to bi into bi S0 plus bi complement S1. This is the Boolean expression corresponding to yi. This is the equivalent digital circuit bi. These are S0 and S1. This is our yi. So by using this digital circuit for yi, we can design our 4-bit arithmetic unit.